What if I told you that you've been calling this animal by the wrong name all your life? Because bear is not the real name, and neither are these.
Bär, björn,
медведь,
lācis,
təkos.
Every single one of the names that we've just mentioned is technically a fake name, a word invented to avoid saying the real one. And once you find out why, you're gonna start noticing this trend more and more, even in your language. Alright people, let's rewind. So, thousands of years ago, way before famous European languages existed, there was a single ancestor language called Proto-Indo-European. We actually don't have a single written sentence of it, but by comparing hundreds of related languages and working backward, linguists have been able to reconstruct thousands of its words. And one of these is the word for bear. And this is where the Greek word Arctus came from. Arctus also gave us the word Arctic, which literally means the land of the bear. But here's the strange part. This original word survived in Greek,
arcuda,
in Latin languages,
urso, urso,
in Sanskrit, and a few others.
arf, gers, ari, arch,
But in entire branches of the language family, this word just disappeared. And it wasn't replaced by accident. Different cultures, isolated from each other, practically did the same thing. The Germanic branch, for example, swapped the real word for a nickname that means the brown one. And this is the origins of the English word bear and all these other ones in Germanic languages. The Slavic branch went a different route. All these words break down into two old roots, meaning honey eater, not honey knower, by the way. That's a common misconception. It's not the same root as knowledge. The Baltic languages picked yet another angle. Words like these trace back to a root that means the shaggy one, a description for the fur, not the ferocity. Okay, but why are they all avoiding saying the real name and replacing it with some silly soft nickname? The brown one, the shaggy one, the honey eater, the pole dancer, and whatever. Why not just use something derived from this word? Well, in a lot of pre-modern hunting cultures, especially in places where wolves and bears were the apex predators, there was a common belief that if you say the true name of a dangerous animal, you could attract it to you or give yourself bad luck. So people avoided saying it altogether. They talked around it instead of about it. And over generations, the workaround nicknames like the brown one, the shaggy one, just stuck. They became so normal that they completely replaced the original word. Kids grew up never hearing the true word at all, like ever. Linguists have a name for this phenomenon.
taboo replacement,
Or apotropaic language. It's when people replace a dangerous or feared word with a safer one to avoid attracting it. And of course, bears were not the only ones getting this treatment. Wolves, for example, got the same exact fate. In Swedish, the original word for wolf was this.
ulv,
You can see this word in almost all the other Germanic languages.
Ulf,
ulv, wolf,
But in Swedish, it gradually got replaced by this other one.
varg,
Even in Hungarian, the word for wolf is farkas, which means the one with the tail. And this whole thing wasn't limited to predators either. Once you know to look for it, taboo replacement shows up in almost anything that humans are afraid of. Animals, sea creatures, diseases, ghosts, evil spirits, even the devil. Hence why the expression "speak of the devil" exists in English. It highlights the same exact superstition. It's a fossil. And the interesting thing is that in many other European languages, the translation of this phrase is "speak of the wolf." That makes a lot of sense.
Quand on parle du loup, on envoie la queue.
O wilku mowa, a wilk tuż.
My o woku a wok zadweźmie.
And guess what? This isn't just some ancient superstition that modern humans like you and me grew out of. We didn't. We simply just moved on to new taboos. Many people, even today, still avoid saying the real names of diseases or speaking about death. They usually use other expressions to kind of soften it because the real words just feel so heavy to say. So yeah, this was really interesting to me and I wanted to share it with you guys because it proves that at the end of the day, humans are humans. Not a lot has changed. But anyway, next time you're in the woods, just stick to saying bear. Do not use this original word. I actually don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like hark.